assistant language teacher in Japan. The most common path is teaching English in Japanese public schools. So the main routes are they have JET program or private ELT companies. For the JET program, of course, it is under the government, and also they have the best pay and benefits and support. They have competitive evaluation process. For private LTs, there are companies like Interact, Borderlink, LTS Center. These are generally easier to enter the JET, but the payment is lower than JET program, which is direct hire. Of course, we need the basic requirements as an ELT. In Japan, you need, of course, a bachelor's degree in any subject or any course for working visa, and then you have the knowledge in terms of English. Clean background check and BI clearance is needed. Interest in education in Japanese culture. And experience also is a must. You must have online or offline teaching experience. Usually do not need a teaching license. Fluent in Japanese. No, not really. They don't require, but at least you know or have um, knowledge. So, what ELTs actually do, typical duties include assisting English classes, practicing conversation with students, making games and activities. As for me, I am now in first year students in junior high and special students, so it's easy, and I assist the JTE or Japanese teacher in which is using English, helping with pronunciation, sometimes joining school events or clubs. In many schools, the Japanese teacher leads the class and the AT supports them. I have an experience in Okayama, which I also support the students in terms of playing or their PE class. The whole lessons, the entire day, I'm supporting them during that time. But now I'm already focused on English, teaching English only. Of course, there are salary expectations. For JET, it is much higher, like 280k plus per month starting, while dispatch companies often around 220 to 260 only monthly. JET is higher than because it's direct hire, while dispatch companies, of course, you need to deduct for cost of living, the tax, everything you need to pay to them for because they are the one who hire you or they give you an opportunity to be here in Japan. Well, the cost of living depends heavily on location. Of course, the central or the cities are much higher in cost of living since they have bigger, um, transportations, everything. Best way to prepare, of course, you need to have an experience in tutoring, childcare, camp, or teaching experience. Learn the basic Japanese. This is needed. Hiragana, katakana, and simple conversation. And practice speaking clearly and energetically. Well, be ready for cultural adjustment and structured workplaces. Sometimes you are going to assign to an area which is there are a 8 students only or more than 8 students, 30 students like in the Philippines. Common misconception, being an ELT is usually more assistant teacher than full independent teacher. So you just assist as it is, and you don't do lesson planning every day, and more about communication and classroom presence and deep grammar expertise. So sometimes it's relating if you don't build community outside work. Don't share your information in your workplace. But it all can also be a great entry into living in Japan, a way to improve your Japanese skills and stepping stone into teaching, translation, tourism, or other Japan-based careers. So, as for me, of course, I can travel here because of having my work, and then also improve my Japanese. Learning another language is another skills to be built, and you can use that for further, or to, if you decided to be out of this country, so you have an advantage to help also other teachers, just like teaching them another language. That's it. So if you want to apply in Japan, you have these options. It's either jet program or private ALD companies. So let's know more about them on my next videos. I'll be giving you some advice, and I hope you subscribe on my channel. Bye bye.